The Curator and the Scribe, the prophecy of the last travelers, centuries before Lila Morgan was born. The first time the scribe wrote Lila Morgan's name, she hadn't even been born. That should have been impossible. Yet every morning, the journal contained new pages. Pages neither of us remembered writing. The handwriting wasn't mine. It wasn't the scribe's. Someone, or something, was writing our future. At first, the entries were harmless. A child will discover an old pocket watch. A lighthouse will become a doorway. A train will arrive without tracks. Events with no dates, no explanations, just fragments. But then the journal began writing names. Lila Morgan, Elliot Hart, again and again. Every page ended with the same chilling sentence. Do not let them meet. The scribe closed the journal. I've never seen the archive predict the future. It doesn't, I answered. It records it. He looked at me. Then how is it writing something that hasn't happened? I had no answer. For the first time in my long existence, the archive itself was breaking its own rules. Years turned into centuries. The journal continued writing. We watched kingdoms rise and fall. Empires disappeared. The world changed. But one thing never did. The names, Lila Morgan, Elliot Hart, always appearing together, always ending in disaster. Finally, one page revealed more than a single sentence. It read, if the traveler and the rememberer stand together beneath the archive, the first timeline will awaken. The scribe frowned. The first timeline. I walked deeper into the archive, to a place I had never shown anyone. At the end of the oldest corridor stood a massive iron door. It was older than the archive itself, older than time. No books rested beyond it. No shelves, only darkness. Across the center were engraved 3 symbols, a pocket watch, a sketchbook, and a fountain pen. The scribe stared at the carvings. Those are us. No, I whispered. They're who we become. I told him the truth I had hidden for centuries. Before the archive, before the hollow, before history, there was only one timeline, the first timeline, a perfect world where every possibility existed at once. No wars, no death, no forgotten people, but it couldn't survive. Reality shattered itself trying to contain infinite futures. The first timeline broke into countless smaller timelines. The archive was built from its ruins. Every book, every memory, every erased world was a fragment of that original reality. The scribe stepped closer to the iron door. So, if Lila and Elliot reach this place, they could restore it. I nodded. He smiled. Then isn't that a good thing? I didn't answer. Instead, I unlocked the door. Beyond it wasn't darkness. It was a graveyard. Not of people, of timelines. Millions of shattered pocket watches covered the ground. Broken sketchbooks, burned journals, ruined cities floating in empty space. The sky itself was cracked. This was what remained of the first timeline. The world didn't survive perfection, I said quietly. It destroyed itself. If those two awaken it, everything we've protected, everything we've sacrificed, it all happens again. The scribe looked across the endless wasteland. For the first time, he understood why I had become the curator. As we turned to leave, a child's laughter echoed behind us. We spun around. Standing among the broken watches was a little girl, no older than 8. She held a sketchbook against her chest. Hello, she said softly. Neither of us had opened a portal. No one should have been there. The scribe whispered, Who are you? The little girl smiled. You know me. You just haven't met me yet. She tore a page from her sketchbook and handed it to me. It was a drawing of myself, standing beside Lila Morgan, not fighting, not fleeing, smiling, friends. Across the bottom she had written, Every villain was once the hero of someone else's story. I looked up. The little girl was gone. Only her footprints remained, leading deeper into the ruins of the first timeline. The scribe slowly picked up the drawing. His voice trembled. Curator, what if we've been protecting the wrong future? For the first time in centuries, I couldn't answer him, because deep down, I was beginning to fear the same thing.